Don't forget to go to ashkicking.com for pound the best home health and beauty fragrance products.
You stupid fool. Did you really think you gonna hit me? Huh? Bam, bam, bam. Over.
These boys are mad. Oh. What happened?
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So I just woke up out here in Thailand to a whole bunch of links sent to me of Billy Joe Saunders attacking Team Wilder at a restaurant, throwing a whole chicken at him while Deontay Wilder is peacefully minding his own business just like everyone else was at this restaurant until thugs came in the restaurant acting ignorant. So in this clip right here, you see Billy Joe Saunders and one of his thug homies march for 100 miles and running. Look like they running for their damn lives, praying to God that they don't get caught by Team Wilder. You know, it's pretty funny because when you watch them run out the door, you see Billy Joe Saunders almost put his hand on his friend's shoulder like, man, you're not moving fast enough. They about to catch us. We need to get up out of here, man. Let's go. And this is what you see in this clip right here. I know BJ and his thugs, they sitting somewhere wiping the sweat off their forehead still saying, God damn, they almost got us, boy. I don't think BJ Saunders understands how serious this situation can get. Because if you think it went out of control at that restaurant, oh, it can get a lot worse than that, and we all know this. But I don't think BJ Saunders understands this. We don't really know what's gonna happen in the next couple of days or the next couple of weeks from what BJ Saunders started. Because we already know this situation can easily be exacerbated. Now, just so there's no confusion, that's not Deontay Wilder running out of the restaurant. That's one of his team members. Now let's talk about what we already know about Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders, when he fought against Willie Monroe, at the weigh-in of that fight, Billy Joe Saunders' little son walks over to Willie Monroe. Willie Monroe, he puts his hand on the kid's head, say what's up to him, and as he says that, the kid punches him in the balls, tries to kick him. As BJ Saunders stands there and acts like he's completely oblivious to what's going on. Now you guys have to understand something. Racism and hate is something that is taught. It is passed down from generation to generation. So when you see a little kid pull an act like that, you know that's something that was taught by his father. Now we see this man throwing whole chickens at black people in restaurants. We know what time it is. We know this man is a racist. We know he's a white supremacist. It's not a coincidence that while fans in his country throw bananas on the soccer field, he's over here throwing whole chickens at black people in restaurants. We know what time it is. And because we know that Billy Joe Saunders and Tyson Fury, they're road dogs, they're really close to each other. You know, I've actually had a really reliable source tell me a story of Tyson Fury about a couple years ago. Tyson Fury and his goons jumping a black man, calling him the N-word, etc., etc. Reporter that I'm talking about, he does YouTube videos. You guys all know who he is. He does a whole lot of videos, by the way, but he told me that he talked to the guy who got jumped by Tyson Fury and his goons with them calling him all kind of N-words and all that kind of stuff. He said, but the black guy, he didn't want to come out and tell his story because he was somewhat embarrassed that it even happened to him. And that was unfortunate, me hearing that story, because when I was talking to this reporter, I was saying, yeah, man, Tyson Fury, you know, he has a great personality for the sport of boxing. And once again, this person, he stopped me in my tracks and this guy is not black, by the way. You know, he stopped me in my tracks and he was like, hey man, but Tyson Fury is a racist, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm like, nah, he can't be. Even Tyson Fury? This is what I was saying. But once again, after watching what BJ Saunders just did, it really wouldn't surprise me. I mean, we seen the racist stuff that Conor McGregor was saying about black people when he was promoting the Floyd Mayweather fight. I mean, I could take it even further than that. I talked to one of Floyd Mayweather's team members, and I'm not going to mention his name, but he actually told me personally, because he was there at the press conferences for the Conor McGregor fight, and he was saying, damn, Dante, I was so surprised to see so much racism in the crowd in the UK. He said they had signs that said monkey this and N-word that. He said they had signs out there that said this stuff. He was just telling me, like, Dante, I couldn't believe this. And this guy who's telling me this, he's not black. So that's when you really know it took him by surprise. So it's pretty interesting, because while the racism may be a little bit different in the UK, obviously it still exists and is still directed towards the same people. So it makes no sense when you say, hey, let's only talk about boxing and not racism, because racism is a huge part of boxing. Boxing is based on race, nationality, and pride. I mean, that's like asking a news reporter if they could just talk about the news, but not talk about murders that are being committed. Murders are obviously part of the news. Just like what just happened today is a part of the news. Just like what Kovalev said about Adonis Stevenson was a part of boxing news. I'm gonna go and wrap this one up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Yep.